Hi guys, this is me George from Pageant Empress, and I have a very special guest with me. She is Road to Miss Universe Thailand 2024, Natalia Wells Huktong.
Hi, Sadika. Thank you so much, George. So excited.
Would you be able to give us a Miss Universe style introduction? So just your name, age, and wherever you're representing.
It's Natalia Banas Puktong, 29, representing Prachuap Khiri Khan in the road to MUT 2024.
Let's do rapid fire. So this is going to be, I'm going to give you a topic, so it'll be just one word. And what is your favorite food?
Favorite food is somtam pupala and la, which is minced pork salad and papaya salad with fermented fish sauce. But I don't like the po, which is crab. So we'll keep that out.
Okay, so you like somtam, right? So that's like the national dish of Thailand. And do you like it spicy? Like, do you like pet or how?
I like it spicy. I want to be crying when I eat the food.
That's good. You can handle spicy. What is your favorite drink?
Yuzu Americano coffee. I drink that every day.
And even though we're just starting, what is your favorite place in Thailand?
My favorite place in Thailand would probably be. Oh, that's a hard one. But the first thing on top of my head is Koh Lanta. Love Koh Lanta. I've only been once, but beautiful beaches. It's so serene, so kind of untouched.
What is your favorite color?
My favorite color is purple. There's something so like mysterious or like ethereal about purple. It's just dark, but it's also bright at the same time.
I think purple is such a royal color, especially in the European royal family. It's quite a rare color as far as similar to blue. So yeah, that makes sense because you're also representing like a little bit Swedish. Who is your favorite singer?
Favorite singer: Lady Gaga, George Michael, The Weeknd.
Okay, so Gaga. I'm a big Gaga fan. So you're from Lady Gaga. What is your favorite Thai word?
My favorite Thai word is probably endo. I just use that. It's such a nice word to say, just like endo. And I feel like a lot of people kind of associate that word with me as well. They just say yeah, endo.
So out of all the places you have traveled to, what has been your favorite place and why is it so special to you?
Berlin, like in Germany. I just had a recent trip. Not a recent trip, but I was there maybe 2 years ago. I don't know. Germany also holds a very special place in my heart because my dad grew up in Germany. So we would travel, every summer. Just me and my dad would take a road trip, drive down to Germany, and just eat plenty of bread. But also, if I didn't live in Bangkok, I would probably want to live in Berlin. I feel like the people are they just mind their own business. People are just kind of in their own, just doing their own thing.
Right.
There's
They're
art,
focused on themselves. Right.
And the music scene there is.
How do you describe yourself in 3 words?
Energetic, bubbly, and sometimes very mischievous. So, yeah, that's kind of what I would describe myself as.
So we like that you're not completely perfect. You're not trying to be completely proper and a lady. So I like that you're a little bit mischievous. So do you have any special talent or hobbies that we may not know about you, just looking at you?
My mom was a chef. My dad owned a hotel and restaurant growing up. So I'm very good at cooking. I'm not saying that just to float my own boat, but I'm very good at cooking.
So Thai foods and Western foods, or what type of food you like to cook?
Just let me know what you want to eat.
Oh wow! Okay, so we'll have to see a series maybe after you win MUT, maybe cooking with Natalia. That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
A web
Master
series.
Chef Natalia.
Yes. Okay, that's really good. That's a really good way to promote soft power about Thailand because Thai food is so well known across the world. And I grew up in Hong Kong and I lived in the UK as well. And Thai food is super popular. So you talked about living in Sweden before coming to Thailand. What is the biggest culture shock or difference that you found between Sweden and Thailand?
So I moved here when I was 16. So I moved from middle school and then going to Thailand. I was going here for high school. I would go to 7-Eleven and I would just have everything available, right? But then also, how people are so friendly here, right? Mm-hmm. But in Sweden, people are just they're very cold and we're just not very social people in Sweden at all. People are like, Sadika. I panic. I'm I walk into a coffee shop and people be like, Sadika. And I'm like, why are they so friendly? What do they want?
You're pushing me. Right.
Exactly. So that was kind of weird. yeah, and I also think, like just needing an aircon remote next to you everywhere you go because it's so hot.
Yeah, right next to me.
but but it's somewhere.
Yeah,
Having to apply sunscreen. Didn't have to do that in Sweden. There was no sun for
right.
most of the time of the year.
It's really
But
cold, right? Because it's in Scandinavia, Sweden.
it's so cold. I just came back from Sweden in November. Oh my
Okay.
god. Like when I tell you, like when I got off the plane here in Thailand, I miss the heat so much. And I don't like the heat at all, but
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I prefer the heat now.
But you have adapted yourself really well to the hot weather, the climate of Thailand, right? Because you say you've been here since you're like teenager.
Yeah, like I wish I could say that I've adapted to the climate, but I haven't. I sweat so easily. I always carry around a fan.
Maybe you
So
could
hot.
promote that in MUT, like in a band. Yeah, because I think they're also like selling stuff, especially accessories of MU.
Mm,
So maybe you could sell that.
maybe I could. It's from friend.
So the next question for you is: we're talking about beauty pageants, and now you're competing at MUT, Miss Universe Thailand. Who is your favorite beauty queen, and why is she your favorite?
Catriona Gray. Her whole energy aura being just an empowered woman. I saw her in person when she came to Thailand. I think I kind of blacked out because I just looked at her and I'm like, she just has like that type of in French, that je ne sais quoi, you
All
know?
right, she has an aura, like the winners.
Yes.
Right, right.
It's
The Canadian Miss aura.
incredible. And also just her performance during her
Yes.
year. It was crazy. That walk, whew, girl.
The lava
Amazing.
walk was iconic. Yeah, like people even until this day they still talk about it.
Iconic, legendary.
Yes, because I've been following you from Miss Fabulous International, which is a very alternative type of pageant. It's not like a typical pageant. So, what was the most memorable moment for you during the Miss Fabulous International?
Oh, man. Whenever I think about this, like I want to cry, right? But we had 5 days. So 5 days together during this entire. We were 9 girls. So we were together like 24/7. Like our hotel rooms were like right next to each other. Being like with each other, we kind of built like this very strong sisterhood, right? Like we were all kind of just like in the unknown. We just wanted to do this because like it's something that we were able to do. Like we got this opportunity. Most of us weren't, veterans in like the beauty pageants.
Like fresh face, yeah.
Exactly. So I remember this super, super, super vividly. This was after the final. This was our last dinner, right before me and Miss Denmark were heading to the airport. So it was me, Miss Denmark, and Miss Laos. We were in the car park of the restaurant we just had dinner at, and Miss Laos was saying bye to us at the car van, and then also we're hugging each other, and then all of a sudden, like we're just like not letting go. And then I can just feel like tears dropping on my arms. And then I start crying. And then we release each other. And then like all 3 of us are crying. And we're like, why are we crying? Like we don't even know each other that well,
That's sweet.
But I think like that very moment, it kind of cemented, at least it became a core memory for me. Girls lifting up each other. It's about an experience that, all of us are going through together in the purpose of creating something bigger than all of us. So that moment was like, I just want to cry when I think about it, but it's amazing. It's like a very, yeah.
Maybe you're able to have a sisterhood, right? Like a bond and connection with those who you may not really know that well, but through the pageant, you were able to create more friendship and memories. Your second pageant was Miss Supranational Thailand, which is quite recent. That was last year. And you placed second runner-up. By the way, you placed second runner-up in Miss Fabulous too, right?
Yes.
Second runner-up, hopefully this time a winner. So he's like going higher in position.
Yes.
Was there any fun or interesting moment or story that you could share from your Supra? Because I know you're part of the Supra family.
Okay, so I think this moment became very viral. So I think most people are gonna know what I'm talking about here. So on stage, when the boys were getting their titles, my partner, the second runner-up, Bomb Jarawat, was accepting all his trophies and awards. And then as he was getting his 4th or 5th award, which was from our lovely, lovely lady, Kun Am, She had this very long dress with a long tail. So he received the award. He thanked her. She turns around. She walks away. He steps on her tail, and she tries to walk, but she can't because he's stepping on her tail. So he doesn't know this, obviously, because he's soaking in the moment. He's holding his trophy. He's happy. He's like, yay. And then me and P-Top, the winner of the Mr. Supranational, we're right in the background. So this is Bomb. I'm right here. P-Top is right here. And we're literally like, Bomb, Bomb, Bomb. And he thinks that we're like cheering him on. He's like, yay.
I saw that. That was so funny.
So that was God, every time I think about it, like still laughing.
Now that you're already a confirmed contestant for MUT, how have you been preparing yourself to win the Miss Universe Thailand crowns?
We are really making sure that we're getting like each of these aspects in properly. So at the moment, right now, we're doing this and it feels really good. I just want to go in as myself. I don't want to change too much because why should I? You know, this is who I am.
I think you should stay like authentic to yourself. I think that's how you stand out, because as M7 girls, you have to make sure you are being true to yourself, because if you're kind of blending into the background, that's like no one's gonna notice you, right?
Correct. And also, like, if I'm gonna tone myself down, I'm gonna forget, you know, my own purpose. So, you know, this opportunity doesn't happen like every day. So I just want to go in as fully authentic, fully prepared. Just do this 150,000%.
I want to take you back a couple of years. So let's talk about your childhood days. Where did you grow up and how were you as a kid? You told me a little bit about being the only Asian tall girl in a group of Swedish blonde hair, blue eye. So just tell us a little bit about your childhood.
I grew up in a very, very tiny city. It's not even a city. I think you can call it like a village, I guess, called Mjölby. So I think the population is just around like 50,000 people, not that big. My dad had a candy shop and a video rental. My mom was also working there. So we growing up like very like lower to middle class. Me as a child, I'm pretty much the same. I was loud. I was energetic. I was ditzy. I was mischievous. I was just bouncing off the walls back and forward. Which is funny because I didn't have a lot of friends growing up.
Like really outgoing and cheerful.
Yeah.
Because you said the weather in Sweden is super cold. So let's say if it's like really cold outside, freezing the temperature. So you're just kind of like shaking it off your whole body and like kind of, you know, running around and just
I would be climbing up a tree. I would be walking on the lake with the ice on top. Like I would not care about my life. I would just be like, "Whoa, this is fun." And I think I'm just the same, you know. I'd be like, okay, why not? Let's try that.
Sure, I've seen some videos and like some of them are kind of funny because especially in Europe, right, when it's like winter and the lake freezes, the water freezes, people actually walk in them or like do like ice skating and things. So I thought, you are brave, because I'm not scared of water. I'm scared of drowning. So it's freezing cold ice water. What if it like cracks or something happens and, you know, like falls on the water?
This is amazing because like in Sweden, well, most Scandinavian countries, we use the sauna in during winter, right? And usually the sauna house is right next to the house. So it's outdoors. So what we would do as children, or I even still do that now whenever I go to Sweden, we would be in the sauna, sweat everything out, run through the snow, jump into the lake, and then run back into the sauna. And that's like it's good. It's good for like your blood's like circulation, and it's like it gets you like.
So let's talk about elements. So what element best represents you between earth, wind, fire, and water? So between these four elements, which elements best represents you?
I'm very fiery. Let's start with that.
Let's go with fire. Okay. I mean, I see it because you also mentioned Katrina and like her gown. The inspiration behind it was like volcano, lava. So it makes sense that you're going for fire. So we can also see that. I want to see that on your stage presence, especially because you talked about it. So mischievous, you like always have so much energy. So I really want to see that on the stage.
Absolutely, you got it.
What is your life motto? So at the moment you're 29, right? We're the same age, by the way. Wait, were you born in 94 or 95?
94.
Same, 94. So we're the same age.
Which one?
Yeah. November. I was born in November.
Are you a Scorpio?
Yes.
So
Wait,
I'm Taurus. I was born in May.
Oh, in May. Okay.
Yes, I'm Taurus. But the rest of my charts is Scorpio.
That's great. Usually, because when I like interview girls, they're usually a lot younger than me, and I'm like, I have to kind
Yeah.
of make sure I'm in the same wavelength. I don't want to like offend them by using different words. So okay, that's good. Okay, a lot easier. So, what is your life motto?
If it's not a hell yes, it's a no. And simply because I've been kind of just doing things by other people's own choices, whereas, it hasn't felt right for myself, but I kind of just say it just to kind of please their motivations and stuff. I haven't been able to say no a lot, but I think currently at this stage in my life, I want to do things out of full commitment. That is my current motto.
Moment for you to kind of focus on yourself and just do what you really want to do, because we don't have a long time. Like we don't know when we're going to pass away, right? So just do
Exactly.
it right now. Yeah.
Exactly.
Who has been the most influential person in your life, and why is that
Oof.
person special to you?
It's going to be my mom. She was a very young mother. She got me when she was 19. She just started out modeling. She, coming from Thailand, coming from a very poor family, she had the opportunity to work abroad.
Right.
And then she met my dad, and then she got pregnant. But my mom, she has always said to me, it doesn't matter what you want to do, as long as you're not hurting other people, as long as you're not hurting yourself, don't fall for the trap of doing stuff for other people. And that's basically what's been ringing in my head growing up with my mom, right? But I'm also going to say my dad, because my dad is just the calm force in my life. Because my mom, she's very Thai. She's like very like fiery, feisty.
Fiery, right. I get it.
If you're not doing right, you're doing wrong. Basically. My dad would be like, "Don't worry about mom. I'll take care of it. I'll talk to her. You can just go, just do your thing. I'll deal with it. Don't listen to your mom. Don't answer the phone." Like he's just like everything's just calm, but he's very basically just be that inner cheerleader that you always need. So I'm very, very lucky that I have parents that are very supportive.
What has been your proudest achievement in your life so far?
I think this is kind of like a ripple effect or ripple result. I decided to move to Thailand after our equivalent of high school in Sweden, which is around the age of 16. My parents are still in Sweden. They work in Sweden. I grew up in Sweden. They're still there. So one day I just decided to say to my mom and dad, "Hey, Mom, Dad, I don't want to live in Sweden anymore. I want to explore my other side, right? My Thai side. I want to be able to get in touch with my Thainess." And my mom was not supportive of this at all. And I get it. Like, she came to a different country trying to find like a better life for herself, and then putting so much effort into her own kid, like, learning the language, like putting her through school and everything. And then only for me to be like, "Hey, I want to go back."
I want to go back, right?
So I didn't get the support from my mom. My dad wasn't supportive either, but I'm very stubborn. And if I don't get my way, then I will find a way to make it my way, right?
Right.
So I just saved up a ticket to Thailand, and I was 16. And I just told, "Hey, Dad, hey, Mom, I'm going to live with my aunt and my uncle."
Oh, wow. That's really brave.
Yeah. So I just moved to Thailand, and I had literally no idea what I was doing. Luckily, my uncle and aunt was able to put me through international school, which it's not cheap. It is so expensive. Like, I don't get it. So yeah, I was able to do that, and then my mom and dad saw how much I really wanted this, so they helped out with the tuition. Having made that choice and seeing where I am today I think that's probably my proudest achievement, because I've gotten so many opportunities. I've lived a life so far that like I probably would not have had if I stayed in Sweden. I probably would have been trying to walk through the snow right now if I didn't come here.
It has been 36 years since Thailand has won the Miss Universe crown back in 1988. So a couple of years before both of us were born. So that was the Bui Simon. She's the second Thai woman to win the prestigious Miss Universe crown. How do you plan, Natalie, to be the third Miss Universe from Thailand?
I feel like beauty pageants kind of have like not a bad rep, but they kind of have like a standard bias or like stereotype. Whereas, beauty pageants, they're very like stiff, and they're like very like this, that. I just kind of want to add that human touch to it. I want to add into like that realness where, we are humans. We are people with emotions. We are someone that want to make a change, and I feel like with that mindset and also with that mission in my head, I'm just gonna go along with that and hope that it reaches out to people. And
people have this mindset that beauty queens are so put together, so perfect. They don't like to go outside the comfort zone and do like unladylike things, or whatever they say, the things that
Right.
are quite like restricted, I think. But women can do it all nowadays.
Exactly. And like also like for children or like even boys, like looking at like growing up, you want to see someone who's relatable, someone who you can like relate to.
That's it.
If she can do it and she's just like me, I want to be able to, I can do the same.
So where do you see yourself, Natalia, in 10 years from now, in the future?
In 10 years, how old will I be in 10 years? Should I say my age? No, just kidding. Everybody knows my age.
We don't say age, so you don't need to say that.
In 10 years, I'll be 20, I'll be 39. So hopefully, well, not hopefully, I know that I will be feeling very accomplished. I will have a very nice house, probably on the way to settle down, probably have my own dog. But I also know that I will be working on whatever passion project that I feel will be needed at that very time. But something that I'm really passionate about is mental health and also female empowerment. So I hope that, not hope, I know I'll be working on something that will help, wherever I am in the world, whether it's, Thailand, whether it's in Sweden, I just want to know that I'm actively working on making a difference.
And do not forget to mention, you will see yourself with a Miss Universe crown too.
Of course.
Don't forget. Very important. That's what we're here for. Yeah.
I just didn't want to be cocky.
Let's just focus to the crown and you'll get it. I believe in the power of manifestation, and like, when you really want something, focus on. And even today, you look very feminine, very elegant. So who is your style inspiration and why?
What's my style inspiration? Just have a wardrobe inspired by Alexander McQueen.
Yes.
That kind of like big dramatic, but when it's not, like high fashion, then it's just very minimal but very impactful. So I think that's kind of like where I draw my style. I have like, I wouldn't say I have a very minimal style, very less, but then I have accessories that kind of like make it like oomph. And I hate just wearing the same
Like
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, if my like day to day or like night to night like look, if I were to like go out, right, would be black skinny jeans, like a deep halter neck, and then I would wear like these like Lady Gaga 15-inch platforms, so something to just like.
I don't think you need like such a huge platform, because like Lady Gaga is about 5 feet, right? If I'm not wrong, 5'1". How tall are you? I think you're over 5'7".
I'm 5'8", I think. In centimeters, I'm 175.
Oh, that's 5'9".
Yeah.
Same 5'5". Yeah. You're right. I don't think you need like extra, complete like super long.
I don't know. There's just something about being tall in a room. Like it just if I don't know. I feel like I get like a confidence boost when I'm tall, and also my friends can find me easily when we're like in a crowded room because I'm so tall. So it's also a lot of issues.
Why Miss Universe Thailand? You have already competed in 2 pageants, Miss Fabulous, Miss Supranational, very recently. Why did you decide to join Miss Universe Thailand, especially for this year?
So, of course, we know that Miss Universe Thailand increased the age limit just last year, which applies for this year. So, of course, it has to be this year. But initially, like my very main goal back in 2021 was to join Miss Universe back then, which was just when I was 28. But at that time, a lot of things happened in my personal life, and also like my mindset was just not, my heart was there, but my mind was not following. So I just wasn't ready to apply that year. I had the opportunity to do Miss Fabulous. And at that point, I kind of just thought like, I got this opportunity. I'm just going to do it. Having not done any type of beauty pageants at all, having no trainings. I literally walked into Miss Fabulous thinking that like, you don't need a makeup artist, you don't need dresses. Like I was going to use my old New Year's dress for the competition.
You're so naive. Like,
I
too
had
innocent to think that.
I had no clue what joining a beauty
Especially in
pageant.
Thailand, they have like so many people behind them. Like it's a whole team. Like
And I
10
didn't
people
know
kind of
that.
thing.
So I just walked into Chiang Mai and I see all these girls, they have they're all makeup
Yeah.
artists, they have
Yep.
hair team,
Hairstylist.
and
Yep.
I'm there with my curling iron and my
Yep.
eyeliner. Like literally I was gonna this is the only makeup I can do. So I was
Right.
looking around and the makeup artist, bless his heart, his name is P. Frank, and he's my current P. Liang as you call it. Back then he wasn't in my team. He was in Miss Denmark's team, and he's like,
Okay.
"Girl, I see your potential. Let me help you. You need help." I thought I was too old. I got this opportunity to just do another pageant, so I
Wait,
just did it.
not anymore. Not anymore. From this onwards, no age
Exactly. So
Which I love. Yeah.
yeah, so of course, going back to the question again. Sorry for rambling on. Going back to the question, why joining this year is, it's time. Like, if not now, then when?
Especially because of such an amazing job and performance that Antonia Postel did last year. And she placed so high. She almost won the crown. She was first runner-up. So I think the whole global attention is at the moment in Thailand. Of course, Nicaragua too, but I think especially in Asia, people are focusing on who is the next Miss Thailand as Antonia's successor. Because now that she was already a runner-up, the next step is, of course, higher, which is a crown.
Exactly.
So whoever is going to, especially let's say you win the next crown of MUT, the next goal is the ultimate Miss Universe crown. Let's imagine that you have the Miss Universe crown on top of your head at the moment as you speak. What is the first thing you're going to do as a reigning Miss Universe?
Heartbreaking, but my mom and dad won't be able to be here during the final, so that's what I will do. I will call my mom and dad and be like, "Hey, mom, dad, I hope you're watching the live stream, but I won."
Yeah, I've been watching. Yeah.
So yeah, just to be completely real, that's probably what I'm gonna do in that very moment. I'm just gonna call my mom and dad.
If you could give your younger self, so younger Natalia, one piece of advice, what would you tell her?
Do stuff for yourself. Literally just do things for yourself. Don't if someone asks for help, sure, fine. But if someone is taking advantage of you or using you just because you are so submissive, then don't. In the end, we're born alone, we die alone, right? In the end, we're just with ourselves. So why not just do something for yourself?
Make sure to buy the ticket to Thailand. One-way ticket to Thailand.
Make sure you work that summer job. It will suck, but you gotta enjoy it.
Because in a couple of years from now, let's say if she's around 10 years old, in a couple of years from now, you'll be permanently moving to Thailand. If you could talk to one person from history for 1 hour, living or dead, who would it be and why?
I'm going to say George Michael, just because George Michael was a very, very, very impactful artist growing up for me. He's probably also the reason why I'm so stuck into the 80s, 90s era. Whether it's the music, whether it's the fashion, the movies, but also George Michael as a person. He was born as a half Cypriot and half British gay man. So, and also him growing up in the 80s, it was very controversial that he looked very masculine, but he also had to obtain this fake image of being straight, right? And then also because he had this multiple scandals that kind of looking back now, it wasn't really scandals, this is just stuff that people are doing right now and so normalized. So back then it was just different. People just painted him as this weird, crazy creep. But it's also the way he was able to kind of use whatever negative incident or situation he was in and turn it into something that he made songs out of. He created art out of it. And then he also he was able to make a joke out of it. He just made it, he normalized it. And I think people like that are so misunderstood, but they're also people that should be listened to, people that should be understood, because hell, he changed a lot for the LGBTQ community. So
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I think a lot of the younger generation, people who may not know much about him, let's say because they were born in the 2000 or later on, who may not be familiar with him or his work. I think you have to do, if you're watching this interview, make sure to research George Michael. He's an
Yeah.
incredible artist, and he is such a fabulous human being because
Yeah.
even though at that time he was not out, like he would
Yeah.
not be afraid to wear some colorful, bold statement pieces. His fashion was just out of the world, which I really
Exactly.
love.
I love, and also like this is also a fashion piece. I actually like every day I have a cross earring, which
Okay.
is very very George Michael, and that's another homage to him. Like I completely love him, and yeah,
Aw,
make sure to research George Michael because
yeah.
he made some pretty damn like recognizable songs that a lot of people would be like, whoa, that's him.
Yeah, songs, fashion, just everything about him. He just seems such a nice person. Yes, I think he was very misunderstood because it was a different time, different decade, and the mindset of the people were not that open-minded. And since you like George Michael so much, we hope to see maybe an outfit inspired by him in MUT.
Oh, that's very interesting. I'll take up on that challenge.
Yeah. One, it doesn't have to be the final gown, but like any outfit you wear during
Yeah,
the
imagine
competition.
the leather jacket and the guitar.
Yeah. That'd be funny. So we've come to the end of the interview, Natalia. I had a great time talking to you. It's just so cheerful, so funny, and just down to earth. I just love everything about you, and I wish you all the best on this journey. By the way, when do we find out? I know you're going to get the crown and the sash of the Province pageant. So when is that?
So we are looking around March.
Super excited for the event, and I'm so happy because, like I said, you're the first official contestant for Miss Universe Thailand. There will be about 76 of them after you, which is a lot to keep up. So I'm so happy that your team came out forward earlier because that helps us to focus on the contestants. Can you give your message to Thai people, Thai fans in Thai language?
สวัสดีค่ะขอบคุณมากๆนะคะทุกคนที่ติดตาม support และมาเชียร์เราด้วยนะคะก็อยากจะชวนทุกคนมาในด้อมมาคุยกับเราแล้วก็ให้กำลังใจนาทาเลียเดี๋ยวนาทาเลียจะทำให้เต็มที่เลยนะคะขอบคุณมากนะคะ
พอดีมากครับ ยินดีด้วยนะครับ MUT Pashkiri 2024 Please make sure to go follow her on her social media, which you could see on the screen. Go support her and also put hashtag MUT 2024. That would really help her. I think that would make her really happy as well. So do that, follow and support her. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Go like, support, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. And thank you so much for watching this video. So bye-bye.
Bye